and get paid off actual companies and their royalties, right? So the way crypto works is the ideal behind crypto is that crypto is supposed to be where coins are created. They have income, or they call it, they're always saying, you'll find a coin that has a use case factor. And what that means is a coin that is making money for a business, right? Just like Quant, right? Everybody heard of Quant? Everybody hit ones in the chats if you ever heard of Quant. You guys ever heard of Quant? Hit ones in the chat. So Quant is basically a coin that people invest in because Quant is kind of like the bridge that's going to be that helps companies go back and forth with each other using cryptocurrencies, right? And Quant actually isn't a cryptocurrency. It's a company that has software, but their coin is how you can invest into their company. And eventually Quant will use their royalties or their profits to buy their coins and find a way to put money into those coins, right? So what you want to do is get into a coin that has a use case factor, right? So the coin that we're going to be looking at here, we do a little bit of mining. And it's about getting coins that make residual, right? So one of the tokens that we have is called a debt token. Spanky here, I'm going to have him come on a sec. So what we like to do in our Discord is cover everything that's crypto. So this is a way to get passive income. And this is kind of like long investing. This is where you're basically looking for passive and residual income that comes in for you, even if you're not buying, selling, or trading. It's just making coins. So they're called nodes, and they mine coins, which once they mine the coin, you then sell the coin for the value of what's happening based on a company's residuals. So for instance, there's companies out there that do a thing called beverage, where they're going around the world and they're putting up pop machines where they're selling clean water in third world countries. And this companies, they make X amount of profit. And if you guys ever watch Shark Tank, you always see Mr. Wonderful, right? He's always talking about making money, where Mr. Wonderful wants to be in a situation where he gets what's called royalties, right? So what we do in crypto is there's this coins and they get royalties for starting companies, right? So this is called passive income. And when you invest in the mining nodes, they create coins that are then sold for the royalties that come in from the companies from their spots. So Spanky, how would you? Spanky's kind of like Spanky's new to the Discord. How long you been in the Discord, Spanky?
Just like 3 months.
So Spanky's been in the Discord for about 3 months. He's a new guy. How long you been in crypto?
Maybe 6 months.
All right, so Spanky's new to crypto, 6 months in crypto. He's been in my Discord about 3 to 4 months. So he's a new guy in crypto. So it's kind of good because I like to do projects, but I like to have new guys kind of like get involved in the projects and then have them explain to me how their process is going, because crypto is all about new people, right? I've been in crypto since 2016. So for me, I've seen it all, right? So for me, it's a lot different than someone who just started crypto, because it's like, oh, how do I get my wallet? How do I make money? How do I do this or that, right? I've been where I've built nodes, Bitcoin miners, have Bitcoin miners, like literally computers built to mine. There's like so many evolutions of crypto. And now we're in the phase where crypto is what we call plug and play, where you don't need to have a computer, you don't have to know code, you don't have to understand mining, you don't have to understand anything. All you have to understand is that if you put your money somewhere, do you get your money back? And that's kind of where we're at. So Spanky's been 6 months in crypto. So you started looking at the mining projects, right?
Yes.
So in a breakdown, how would you explain it if you were talking to a friend of yours and said, "Hey man, this is what I'm investing right now." How would you explain that?
How have I been explaining this? A passive income. It's something that's going to last for the life of a project, which could be the next 200 years. Something that I could pass on to children, grandchildren. Um, I can work it with my phone if I want to. It's the hardest part is setting up the accounts and making sure you keep your seed phrase and not lose it.
Yeah.
That would be the hard part.
So if you're new to crypto and you haven't got a wallet, it's kind of simple because this is what we call plug and play. You don't need to have crypto to buy the mining or get into the mining or passive income. You use a regular credit card. To get your money out, you need to create a crypto wallet because you're paid in crypto coin because you're mining coins. So instead of buying a crypto coin hoping it goes up, you're making the crypto mining coins like you're a Bitcoin miner. You're mining a coin that you're going to sell for the value that it's worth on the market. And then that value you can take out in your crypto wallet and put it in your bank. It doesn't matter. So it's a very simple thing. You don't need to know too much about crypto. You basically can start up a MetaMask, a Trust Wallet, a MEXC account, or any account, any exchange account that you have. You can transfer your money. It comes in USDT, so you can just transfer it right to your account, and then you can put it in your bank or do whatever you want to do. So um, setting up the accounts and getting in there is just a link. You use your real ID information, your name, because it's money. You're going to be making profits, so you need to have a license. You need to be not a citizen, but you need to actually use your real license because it's going to be your money. And then it's also what Spanky was talking about, handing it down, right? So once you are into this investment, it's yours for life. So if you pass it down to your kids and you give them access to the wallet, then it's their money. If you will it to them, it's their money. If you put it in a trust, it's their money. So this is something that you're thinking about future. It's like buying real estate, except you don't have to worry about a house burning down or whatever happening to real estate. You own that money, so it's just you passing it on. It's residual income until the project's over. And there's certain projects that I don't think projects are going to end if you're investing in natural gas and stuff like that.
Correct. Yeah, and Debtbox actually has a wallet that you can exchange for USDT. So then you just need an off ramp, um, such as Coinbase or Crypto.com, Binance.com.
Yeah, the basics. And nowadays you can go to YouTube and Trust Wallet, any of that, but you can go to YouTube and literally on money in and out. So that's really easy. So
Yes.
as a new person, right? Because you're about 6 months in crypto. So Spanky, I put him on the mining project because it's something that's passive income, and he likes to do research. So I like to have new people that do a lot of research, listen to the AMAs, go to the visit the telegrams, kind of get information because when you're doing an investment, you have to Dior. You got to have a lot of information so that you're kind of seeing what's going. And this way, having a new person in crypto look at the mining projects allows it to be where we can see this kind of grow, and then I can get feedback about how new people look at it, so that way it's easier to kind of like expand and make sure it makes sense for them. So this project here is a passive income. So for this, we have inside our Discord. If you guys are interested, go to link in my bio, TikTokCryptoTrading.com. You can join the Discord. Click on the Discord. You can go right there. And there's a little section called mining, and you're going to see a whole section in there. It's really Spanky goes in there and fills up all the crypto mining nodes he bought, how much coins they're mining a day, how much that coin is worth, how much that profit would be, and literally goes and gets all videos, discounts, specials, promotions, and kind of gives you links to everything that you need to know. So if you're into passive income and you want to get into mining crypto, it's definitely a good time to jump into the Discord and go look at the mining section, and then ask any questions that you guys want. Spanky is living it right now. He's going He's getting he found something he's passionate about, and he's making it basically his life movement right now. So he's in that,
My
man.
mission. It's my mission. I just put a special offer in there that IX did
Mm-hmm.
for first time buyers of the DCM perpetual full license. It's $750. but that's only good for 48 hours.
How much is it normally?
$1,000 right now, but they're going to be selling out because there's only about 2,000 to 3,000 of those licenses left.
And which one is that on?
That's on DCM, but it's got to be your first purchase of that full license.
Okay, so right now, if they do the full purchase instead of $1,000, they can do the $750.
Correct.
Okay. Now, guys, just so you know, in micro, I want one. So if you guys do know, like, what is the total right now? Do you have a DCM miner right now?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So on the DCM miner, what are you mining right now? Do you have a full node or do you have micro nodes? So guys, these are not big investments. There's bigger investments you can do, but this is $150 beginning investment. So you don't need you don't need 1,000, you don't need 2,000, you don't need a lot of money. It's $150 to get started. They're called micro nodes, which is where you can buy portions of a full mining node, and then you're still making money, right? The way it's set up is that you buy $150 worth of micronodes for 4 to 5 months. 5 months, we'll say tops. And then the money that comes in from the micronodes pays for the next month of micronodes. So this way you continue to get $150 worth of mining nodes. So profits become compounding automatically, right? And what happens is it starts to compound and get you more nodes. And then after 8 months, or we'll just say 10, after 10 months, after your nodes are being bought, you will then see an extra $150 in profit that you can either compound down and start doubling your mining money, or you can take your $150 out and start getting back what you first invested. But most people, what they do is they take that and keep reinvesting so that in the next 4 months, they're making $300 a month. And then they keep going until they're making something like $900, $1,800 a month. And then they start taking that as residual income. Because what you want to do is build it up until the mining coins equal an amount that you can take out every single month, and basically creates an income for you, right? So if you're making $1,800 or $4,000 a month, that's just a paycheck. Think of it like $500 a week that you're making mining crypto coins, and you get paid every day, every 24 hours. You see micro nodes, and you can cash out once a week. Every single Wednesday, you can put a request to get money, and you have it by Wednesday or Thursday. So it's very simple to do, but that's how the investment is kind of set up right now. So does that sound about right, Spanky? If you're buying $150 for 5 months, then that brings enough money to start buying $150 worth of nodes every month for at least 10 months, and then by then you have the decision to keep compounding or keep building that up until you have an income that you can just cash out every week that makes you happy. Does that kind of make sense there? Is that about right?
That's going to be close. Everybody in crypto knows things go up and down in price, so it varies. My full license, I can tell you right now, mine 98 coins in the last 24 hours. At the price it is right now, that's $5.10.
Okay.
So but the other day it was $15. So again, it varies with the price of that coin. I just looked, and they got about 10,000 licenses left. So that 98 will go down just a little bit more once they sell those out. Because last week before they started the big sale, I was mining just a little over 200 a day.
Okay.
But they sold that many licenses in the last week and a half that it's dropped that much.
Okay. And that's also because right now they're in the midst of, it's just like everything else. Like right now, people are buying in, but once they're all bought in, when they start listing the coin and getting to the next level, then the coin goes back up in value. So it's just holding your asset until you get to where you want. Isaac Flacco, yes, Martinez, you can invest more than 150. They have $1,000 investments, 2,000, but this is designed for everyone, whether you have small money or big money. You can take advantage of deals and discounts, right? So right now, what Spanky was talking about is they're having a discount on $1,000 full node, meaning that you own the full node. It's not a micro, it's not a portion. You have 100% of it, and you can, instead of $1,000, you pay 750. Now, once all the nodes are gone, then you can't get any more of those mining nodes, and then all the miners who own that node are the only ones that are going to get paid off of um, the royalties that come from the companies that are buying those tokens and burning the tokens. So once that's all sold out, so this is an investment. This is a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year. This is retirement type investing, right? This is basically in 3 to 5 years, you're going to be very well off, and that's where you start cashing out these coins. So these are kind of like what you came to crypto for, to invest to get paid. So you're like the bank. The only difference here is you're mining coins, and those coins are going to pay you. So that's kind of what that is. So yeah, you can invest more. We just suggest when you start coming in, you learn the investments first before you start picking what you want, because there's different nodes, different projects. We have natural gas, water, Bitcoin. You can mine and get paid in Bitcoin. You can mine. Spanky, what are all the nodes that you got right now?
I've got digital gold, I've got black gold, debt, natural gas, Explorer, Bev, blocks, drip, and DCM. I've got micro nodes of everything actually.
So how many micronodes of debt token do you got?
15.
Okay, well, how many nodes does it take was it 100 to make a full?
Correct.
Okay. And how much are those?
The debt micro nodes are 200 apiece. The reason being is you get an airdrop of a discount with those as well per year on new projects, just like the full node.
Oh, okay. So you get discounts on every new company, every new royalties that come in.
Yes. So
And
that
plus
that was
the debt token is also um, the token that they use on the main project. So it's also going to come out. They're going to be using it on layer one. It's the main company's token, so it's kind of connected to everything. So when you have the debt token, you're supporting the main project, so you get airdrops and discounts on all other projects that come out. Okay.
correct.
All right, that's good, man. How much are those micros mining of the debt token?
Hold on just a second. And just so you know, Explorer and Aluminum full licenses right now, they typically run $3,500, and they are on sale till July 5th for $1,500 a piece.
So they're 2,000 off right now.
Yes, those are good deals right now, actually. My micro nodes for debt, 15 of them are mining 0.0612 tokens a day.
How much are the debt tokens mining?
0.0612. That's for 15 of them.
Oh, let me see. Okay.
But that's, you got to realize that has a halving every year, and there's only 50 million of those tokens.
Yeah, you have how many you got how many micro? So what's the micro mining? Just one micro.
Just one. Just a second. Let me calculate this real quick. Crap. That would be 0.00409.
And that's what the micros bringing in, right, per day?
Yes.
And the micro is what, 3 micros or 5 micros?
You can buy those singly.
So this is a single micro right here doing this.
Yes, that's one single micro.
And how much are they?
$200 a piece.
All right, so $200, 30 days times 12, 1.4. Okay. So that way on the micros right now, the way they're set up is they're bringing in 50% of their value in 12 months if they don't make any real big changes.
Right.
Okay.
With these, the biggest thing is that discount on those new licenses.
Yeah, so basically on that, you're getting that. There's a shit. I mean, you get $2,000 off those other nodes. So yeah, I mean, you're getting your money back on the debt. I like the debt token miners because that's the main token, and I think that token is going to be worth about 100, maybe $150. It's currently at like $15. So I think
15. Jason actually predicts between 350 and 700 by the time it hits layer 1.
so right now, so you guys understand the token's $16 right now. If you're mining the token, this token is going to be valued at, they're saying $300 to $600. I'm pretty sure it's going to get to 100 to 150. So if it's $15 right now, a 10x, that for me is gold. But if it does what they think it's going to do, it's more like a 40x, which is crazy.
Yes.
All right. So guys, if you're interested
In the next 12 months.
in the next 12 months,
That's what Jason's talking, because layer 1 will be out, he said, within the next year. Within the next year.
and we're going to get you guys, I'm going to show you guys how to get in on this in a second. I'm going to show you the coin right now just so you guys can understand. I'm going to flip this around real quick. This is the token that we're talking about. So guys, if you want to get in, let me show you how to get in. All you got to do, guys, go to the TikTok. When you go to my TikTok, guys, you're going to see a website. It's right here underneath my bio. It's TikTokCryptoTrading.com, right? TikTokCryptoTrading.com. When you go to that website, you're going to see this layout, right? Just like this. There's a thing that says new to crypto. You go down, it says right here, crypto nodes, the fourth one down. Crypto nodes, passive income, fourth one down, right there, fourth one down. Click on that, and all you're going to do when you click on that is sign up. You have to make sure you're setting up your emails and everything. Do it with your real name and your information because that's how you get paid. Remember, this is real cash that you're getting. The coin that we're talking about, mining is called the debt token, right? It's called the debt box, right? So this is the debt box. Okay, I want to show you guys over the last year. I started mining this token a long time ago, but I wanted to kind of show you guys over the overall what this coin has done. So when this coin first kind of was getting put out on the market, it was way back in 2022 in July. It started coming out, and at that time, we were able to mine this token for about $2 to $3, and then it hit the market. And when it came out to the market, it came out at $18. And then all the miners sold their tokens because they were mining them for like $1, and they sold all their tokens out. They thought it was going to be worth about $3 to $5. It hit $18, $20 it hit, and all the miners sold their tokens. And then over time, it went back down to $10. Now, once it hit $10, it had a big spike. This was November 17th. Now, remember what I'm telling you. This is November 17th, 2022. Okay? This big-ass spike that happened here was actually when Bitcoin was having a terrible time. So this coin was going up, right? It went from a $10 coin. This is $10. Let me zoom in for you guys. So this coin on 12/15/2022 went from $10 to $37. And that's where everybody started taking profits, right? The miners sold. You're the miner. Remember, you're the miner. You're the guy mining. All the miners sold their tokens, took their profit. Profit came all the way down because remember, the profit is being sold. This money isn't from retail investors. This money, it comes from what they call royalties from a company. meaning that companies are putting money and buying tokens from profits, and then the miners are selling their tokens and taking the profits from the company. The companies are burning their tokens because they're putting the money in from the what they call royalties. So now this coin came all the way back down, and now it went back down to its $6 mark because all the miners were selling. And this is where we actually started rebuying this token again. So we started rebuying in April and actually July, January, February, all through this area when it was $6. So you're buying this token here at $6. This is traded on all types of markets. But now it's at the point where it's starting to reverge itself, and it got back up to $17 again. So from 6 to 17, and people are selling for their profit again. But this token is literally poised to jump off again. Now these markets where you can buy this coin is available on BitTrue, Bitmart, Mexi, Gate.io, Pancake. You can swap anything on Pancake, just so you guys know. If you know how to use Pancake, you can swap any coin you want. But this is going to get listed. Did they have an ideal for Binance yet? I know Binance is going through a lot of shit right now, but what other exchanges are they talking about right now?
Not many. Just because Binance, and that's why IX is actually accepting ERC20 because of the Binance issue, and where this is connected to the BNB chain. They wanted to make it more accessible where people were getting off Binance USA. So they really haven't put out any other exchanges yet.
Yeah, so just so you guys know how crypto works, when you wrap a coin or you create a coin or you have a coin made, you create it on either the ERC20 tokens, which is the Ethereum network, or you create it on a Bitcoin network, which most coins are created on Binance, right, which is the BNB tokens. But what happens is eventually you move chains, right? You can go to Matic, you can go to Kava. I think there's a coin that just was talking about they're moving their coin to Kava. I was just reading an article about it. But everyone's starting to move their coins away from Binance right now and putting them on different chains so that way it's not interrupted if Binance has a problem. But right now, people are starting to move around. But this coin's available in a lot of markets. It has a lot of huge potential, but that's just crypto as a whole. So if you guys want to learn a little bit more about this to get passive income, join the Discord. Make sure you go to the link. This is just TikTok crypto trading, or you can go to Linktree. This is the Linktree. The Linktree is linktr.ee venture capitalist. But you can literally just go to tiktokcryptotrading.com and you can get yourself set up pretty easily. You'll see right at the top here, join the VC Discord. Join the Discord if you have any questions. When you join the Discord, you're going to see a section. I'll show you what it looks like. You're not going to see all these other channels that are there. You're going to see basically channels that are very simple. You'll see the mining channel right here. These other channels won't be there if you're not updated. You can see where you sign up. There's a little link right here you can click. There's the little joins in there. But this is where you can see product testing. This is where Spanky will put all his nodes, how many micros he's making, what he's making on each node, and he tracks that every day. He also keeps track of all the special offers. There'll be more guys coming in here that when they're learning, they're putting their flash sales in here, what's happening. These are just what's on sale. So Flash right now, so venture cap. So yeah, it wouldn't be a hedge fund. So venture capital, like the reason why we call it VC Crypto Nation is so that you become the boss, right? You're the VC, right? VCs make money by investing in future companies, and so they make the most return on their money because they're the early investors. So what you guys are doing here is you ever heard of Shark Tank? You're Shark Tank. You're the venture capitalist. You're giving money, buying crypto nodes that mine nodes. They're taking your money, investing in companies. The companies are taking your money, expanding their companies, and then the deal is when they expand their company, they give you royalties on the profits that you help them create, which they come back and buy the crypto coins that you're mining, And that's how you get your money back, is by them buying the crypto coins from you, and then they burn the crypto coins so that the value of your coins after they burn theirs go up even more. So the next time that there's an exchange of royalties, you make more money. That's how that works. So you're the venture capitalist, bro. That's why we call it VC crypto. That's how you become the boss. So there are some sales on here. A lot I see TRX, 20s, Tron. Yeah. So if you guys want to learn more, come into the Discord, go to the mining chat. There's the mining chat in here. Spanky's in here all the time. Eric P is starting to get really into this as well. So, more guys will be coming in here. You're going to see another person coming in here. Let me see if she's in here. Okay. Where's she at? So when Kay joins, there'll be another person in here as well. A lot of good information. These guys are really digging in. Spanky's a good person. Spanky's living this shit. So if you ever want to see somebody who takes a passion into particular parts of crypto, Spanky's basically, I've moved everything over to Spanky so he can get everything. He has full contact to my whole team inside the mining. He can call the entire team that's been on this for the last 2 years, get every link he needs, learn everything he needs to learn. So that way he is successful in this trading. So he has direct contact to my guy, my boy Ricardo. He can text him, call him, find all the answers he needs. So we have a complete setup here. So you guys are, if you have any problems with anything, we have you covered. You know what I mean? So Ricardo gets back to you right away, right, Spank?
Yeah, he did the other day when I had that issue, and IX won't do anything about it, which that's fine. It is what it is. So, not that big a deal.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a system.
Yeah. And if anybody got the question, just at me on here, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Yeah, if you have any questions, just go to the mining chat and just basically go in there and post your question. And then Spanky's in the mining chat all the time, as you can see, and he'll respond to it and he'll go look for it. And pretty much, I think we have the video set up. So he's putting all the videos in here as well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little thing here called frequently asked questions.
Okay.
All right, I put that for you. So when someone asks you a question, Spank, just copy their thing, or when you answer it, I'll copy it and I'll throw it in here.
Okay.
That way you're not answering the same fucking shit. Or come in here and write down the question. How do I do this? Answer. Do this. Right. So if you're getting asked the same shit, yeah.
Everybody's got a one spot to go look type of deal.
Yeah, exactly. So that's another option, guys, while you're learning how to trade. This is more about putting your money somewhere instead of a 401k, investing in crypto mining. And in the next 5 years, you can sit on a fucking beach and just collect cash. So I think that's kind of like the goal for everybody. Everything's pretty simple there, guys. It makes it work for you guys. So we have a couple different options here. We do everything crypto. I'm more about trading. I bought a shitload of this mining shit when it was expensive a couple years ago. I'm happy with it, but Spanky's a new guy, and it's nice to hear how it's nice to hear how everybody's like a new person does well in something, and it makes sense to them, because a lot of times it's about all the new people understanding what they're saying to each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love it. I'm and I'm still learning every day, so it's great.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you have to find people that are passionate about it, and then you build a crew of people that are passionate about the same thing, and then you just go on a journey, right? That's how some crypto creates some of the best people around, the best friends, and this is the whole journey. Is everyone can sit back in the next 5 years and sit around and say, "All right, man, remember that fucking time we were just fucking around with $100?" Let's see here.
gonna say there's 10 projects VC at 150 a piece to get started on the micro nodes, and then the one project debt, which is going to be 200 for a initial cost. So what do we got? 1,150 and 200, 1,350 would get you into every project.
That's not a bad, bro. I'm telling you guys, when I first got in here, it cost me $12,000.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at this shit. It's ridiculous.
That gets you started in every single project, so you're diversified as well. So when one goes up, you're good. If it goes down, you still got 9 or 10 other projects to cover your ass, which I like.
Yeah,
The new projects is layer 2's coming out as well. The way they got their toolbox set up is they have to go through a KYC and whatnot that way. So they're trying to prevent any rug pulls at all. But also, if there's a new project that comes in and you decide to buy some mining nodes from them, they've got an accredited insurance company that is going to back it. So if the project doesn't meet a certain expectation by a certain amount of time, you will get refunded your money from that insurance company.
oh shit.
I've never heard of any kind of investment that does that. Have you?
No. So what they're doing now is, okay, so they've got it insured now. So run that by me again.
Okay. So once debt goes to a layer 1,
Mhm.
if projects outside want to come on as a layer 2, they've got to go through the background check, KYC, and all that just to get on to a layer 2.
The project does, right? So
The project does. And at that time, they've got to, however the money works, they're going to be insured for the new investors, say you or I,
mhm.
bought nodes that start mining, but that project does not hit a specific point by a specific time, that insurance company will give us our money back.
So basically, so if you put in 10, let's say we put our normal $5,000 in, and we're expecting to make X amount of money at the end of the year, which would be $2,500. And if within that year, or let's say let's say it's 2 years. Let's go worst case scenario. 2 years, we're expecting to make back our $5,000 and then be at least up 2,500, so $7,500. And if that layer 2,
as what we make, they want the company to be at a specific point in their.
so if the right, because the project is right, because they're putting their money into the company to expand the business, right, so that the royalties hit a certain amount. So if that company fails to grow or expand, or if it's a bust, then for the investors who put their money in, they're simply just going to give us back our $5,000.
Correct.
And then whatever profit was made, they're just going to basically keep that on under their thing and throw it back into the insurance. That's fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah, like I say, I've never heard of any kind of investment doing that for a guarantee, which is nice. Again,
dude, that's. I mean, I like, bro. Listen, I like this pro. I've been on this shit for 2 years, so I've never seen the ideals and the marketing and the expansion and what they're doing is just next level. So now that they got the layer 1 and they got all these things happening, I mean, I'm excited because I mean, just from, I mean, I know, so I know what's coming, but like for you as a new person, when you're seeing this, like, what are you like? Are you excited? What are you thinking about this right now?
Oh yeah, I'm ecstatic. It's mind blowing. They was talking. Jake was talking about the speed of debt compared to Solana, which is what 65,000 transactions a second,
Yeah,
and he goes, the debt token
half a
on
million,
their test were 500,000
thousand.
transactions a second.
Yeah, it's a half a mil. I mean,
And
it blows Solana away.
yeah, he goes, it'll get faster the bigger our ecosystem
Does
gets built.
so the only thing I don't know about the debt token layer one is, are they going to have smart contracts?
Yes,
Oh my God, dude, this is going to be fucking huge.
yeah.
How many tokens? How many debt tokens?
There's only 50 million ever.
So if you have 50 million debt tokens, let me go look at the supply. So yeah, 50. Dude, you know how much this coin's going to be worth?
Yeah, that's why Jason said that 350 to 700 bucks before the end of the year, because they got another 50 projects wanting to come on already.
Think about, okay, so here's 50 million coins. Here's Quant. Quant is set up at 12 million coins,
Okay.
right? So when you think of it like that, Quant has 12 million. So just take Quant's price right there. That's Quant is 5 times. So you can take $100, divide that up. So at the end of the day, that means debt tokens worth minimum of $20. Now you know Quant is going to be worth it's already hit 400. So that means the debt token's worth at least $80.
Yes.
So worst case, that's where my number comes from, right? Because I already looked at this like 7 times. So my price comes from the fact that debt token, and I expect Quant to be worth 1,000. So when I looked at debt token, I expected it to do 75% of that. So that's why I say $150 a token. Ryan, what up, baby? Ray, you out, Moreau? You out, Big Ray? So that's what I'm saying. So if they're building projects on top of it that are using the token like that, I mean, I'm seeing that. That's why it's easy for him to say 300 because he's going to double that. And then if it does what it's supposed to do and those transactions are fucking kicking ass, he's just doubling that, which would be basically a market cap of crypto doing a market cap of 4 trillion, which is half of what it's going to do.
What did he say? He said when he came up with the 350 number, he goes, figure 50 projects at 5 million a piece that we got to tie debt token to. So, and that's kind of where he threw that number out. And he goes, and that's a static number. That is not a moving number like it should be.
I'm excited, bro. So guys, if you if you want to get in, there's a lot of information here. Go to the mining chat, put your question inside there. We'll answer it. I'll be monitoring, but Spanky's on this shit all the time. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to set up a time to talk from 8 to 9 p.m. Central, and we'll go over this and any type of questions, helping you guys sign up, walking you through the wallet setups, which ones we are buying, which mining nodes we like best. Spanky looks at them all. He looks at how much they're mining. He looks at the difference in prices when they're sold. So we can help you make decisions on what we're buying, and then that gives you an idea of what you should look for. There's specials, there's offers going on right now. So make sure you're in there asking questions while these flash sales are going on, because this shit is getting really, really cheap right now because they're about to launch a layer one project, which is just going to blow this fucking project up, man. It's going to be go 10 times right when they launch this layer one. So guys, if you want to get in, go to the link in my bio, tiktokcryptotrading.com, jump in the Discord, guys, and then we'll have these conversations. We'll get there. I appreciate you, Spank, for coming in, brother.
Sure.
I hope you're enjoying your little mining journey.
I am.
Yeah. I mean, bro.
Anybody on the Discord have a question while I'm here?
Anthony.
Yo, it's Crimpet.
What's up, baby?
I'm pretty interested. I've been listening. I'm driving at the moment, but I'm interested, and I feel like that would be a good place for me to try and put my money in Yeah, I mean, I didn't know much about it, so I was definitely interested listening to y'all talk. But I'm gonna check it out. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll send you a link here. Just go to the link, get your account set up, and you're not going to show up right away until you pick up what we call a micronode. But a micronode, it's $150 where you start off, and when you get the account set up, go over it, and then we'll kind of pick. Right now, Spank, what would be the micronode? Are you thinking Nat G? Is that still the favorite out there?
Nat G or BGLD, Black Gold.
Black Gold.
So everybody knows, on your first purchase, there will be a extra $15 charge. That is basically for IX to set up your account. And after that, it doesn't happen anymore. But it's just the very first time.
And you said there's like KYC involved. Is this something they're like cracking down on in America because they're assholes? I didn't know where you're located.
No, the
KYC.
Yeah, yeah, he was talking about K. That's why I was kind of like repeat that. He was talking about, so what this coin is going to do is create a layer one. What a layer one is a coin like Matic, Cardano, Algo, where other projects come over BNB and they use their token to create a project on their blockchain. And then their token is used inside the creation of their blockchain. So layer one is the first layer of a project. So they're turning the DET token into a crypto layer one so other companies can come build their projects like NFTs, gaming, shit like that. And before those projects can come over, or before a company can come over and offer a token or mining nodes, they need to be vetted. They need to basically go through a KYC. They need to be basically made sure that they're legit. And then once they're legit and they're let onto the layer one, that's where we'll see them as a company that we can invest in and buy mining nodes for. And the price that we pay on the mining nodes goes to their company. So it's just like how you start buying. Right now you're buying Matic tokens. What you're really doing is buying Matic tokens. It's like a stock into Matic, hoping that Matic becomes the company you expect it to be. What this company does is, instead of buying the tokens, you're buying the mining nodes, which creates the tokens for you. But the money still goes to the company, and the company uses that money to expand, which creates income from them making profit, which creates royalties, which the royalties go back into the coin that they're selling on that layer one. And then as a miner, you sell your token when those royalties come in, and that drives the price of your token up, because they're going to buy your tokens and burn them tokens. And that's how the price of the mining tokens go up and down. So those guys have to be KYC to make sure that they're not rug pulling.
Yeah. Gotcha.
The only thing you're going to need is like your driver's license number. That's it.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I bought or I have like $200 of debt just from when you first mentioned it, VC. But I checked out checked out their website at the time and stuff. So definitely it seems cool.
Yeah.
I
It's
feel like that type of route might be. I mean, I'm still gonna try the trading stuff. You know, I'm still.
Oh yeah. This is where
like a little more stable.
Well, that's where you put your profits. Yeah, this is basically 5 years down the road, and you just look at your wallet and it's just building profit. Like, this is retirement. Like, that's what this is about.
Right, instead of my silly Robin picks.
Jason and Jake both said right now all these projects are seedlings, and everybody needs to give them a chance to grow and mature. So he goes, it's the best time to get into the projects, obviously, but give them time to mature.
Yeah, you don't. So for instance, like the DET token, 2 years ago when we were mining it, it was worth $3. When it got released out to the public, it hit $72. and then all the miners sold their profit. Now, what happens is when you take the money, it's like liquidity. If you take the money out of the project, then the project can't grow as fast. But if you allow the project to have money, then they can expand quicker. So that's why they sell a certain amount of nodes, because let's say a company needs 180 or 200 or $300,000 to do an expansion to triple their business. And we buy the nodes to basically generate the funds to build the company. And if, the ideal is to bring 25% of what's needed from angel investors, which is kind of what we are, and we buy nodes. And then the rest of it is as the company puts money in and builds profit, it creates more money that the company can go and use the liquidity and continue to grow, which means they make more money, which means we make more money off of them, right? So this is kind of like, that's the whole point. That they continue, the more they grow, the more we get on their, what was I just saying? Not the dividends, but the royalties, right? So if we start like snatching all the money out of the liquidity, then it slows the project down because they can't offer the project. Let's say the project comes to them and says, hey, we want to open up another or we want to open up the company and expand out to here. We need 50 grand. But if there's no liquidity, then, Deadbox they can't offer more money because there's no liquidity there. So it slows down you're investing in a company is kind of what you're doing, right? So if we slow down and we let these mature, that means that they'll have more liquidity inside the companies and they can grow even bigger, right? So right now it's kind of like Deadbox is in the middle of investors and, so venture capitalists normally don't expect to make money when they first, what it is. Yo, Ray, give me 1 minute, Ray, give me 1 minute. So venture capitalists don't normally, when you invest something, bro, don't expect to get your money back for 7 to 10 years. It's like you put half of, 200,000 in there, you're looking for $1 million in 5 to 10 years, right? In crypto, it's like people put the money in and then 6 months later they take it all out, right? These companies are still growing. So this is where you're putting your money in. And you just keep putting your money in and then it keeps growing and it keeps making more. And then 5 years down the road, you're like, oh, okay. And then you take advantage of the big money. The more patient you are, the more money you'll make. So what I tell
this might be, sorry.
No.
You might have already covered this. But is like, so mining tokens, is that like with an actual like hardware piece of?
No, they do all that. So yeah. So there is hardware, there's computers, there's all that shit, except they do it all for us. It's all plug and play.
Gotcha.
So that way when there's it's all in the cloud. When there's an update, when there's anything to do with firmware and all that shit, there's a complete tech system that the tech people that do all that shit. You never have to worry about shit. You're just the venture capitalist. You're just investing.
Gotcha. Very cool.
Yeah, plug and play, brother. Plug and play.
My dad, he's gonna be interested in this too.
So yeah.
Talk to him.
Yeah, if he has any questions, bro, just hit me up, man. If he wants to hop on the phone, bro, I'll talk to him.
Sweet. Sounds good.
Jake said the other day that our phone is going to be our little own blockchain itself, and it will only take 4 phones in the whole world to run the debt chain blockchain when this is all done.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Have to shut down every cellular service in the world to shut the debt chain down.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy.
No, it's a very powerful. I mean, these guys are building something that's I think it's gonna shock a lot of people.
It's revolutionary.
Oh, yeah.
It's revolutionary. It is really, dude. The satellite shit's revolutionary, dude. They got a satellite system. It's crazy. They're finding minerals everywhere. No, it's a good project, though. Like the system, like the reason why we got into it is because they had this satellite system, and what they do is they go and find rare metals, and they use the satellites to find it in the ground, and then they have mining companies. They sell the information to the mining companies, and the mining companies go dig up those precious metals, and that's how it all really started. And so my buddy, we were like, damn, is this real? Because this is what crypto was made to do. Crypto was supposed to get you passive income from companies buying tokens and you getting the profits from the companies. And so my buddy was like, bro, I'm gonna get into this. So we followed it for the last 2 years. This motherfucker has gone overseas to other countries to look at the mining sites, like for real. Like he's been traveling the world looking at this, like, yo, this shit's all real, and that's why we that's why we got into it. Because back then it was like, I mean, we were putting in $40,000 to $70,000. So before we did that shit, we had to make sure this shit was real. So he's been traveling around, and so now you guys are able to get in with $150. It's pretty fucking crazy.
Nice. Word.
Appreciate it, brother. All right, guys. Any more questions come in? And we're gonna post this recording up. I'm gonna put it into the